Hoo hooty hoo!
I'm always drinking when we come up. I don't know if
I
that's
know.
coming.
When I tell you we about to get ready to record. What you do? You grab a damn sip.
Gotta wet that whistle, but it could also be telling that might be an alcoholic, but
Hey man.
just want a little taste. But welcome to another dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. My name is Nate.
And I am Adrian, making the voice of Nate right now.
Oh, I'm flattered. I'm flattered that you are. It was imitation is the highest form of flattery, is what they say. So I am
Yes.
definitely flattered. Shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate you, good folks, for checking in with us. Insomniacs, welcome back to another dope installment, like we said earlier. And again, check us out on all podcast platforms. Man, what's
Yeah.
been going on, Boogie? How you doing today?
You know what I'm saying? Looking cute, feeling cute, decided to do my face real cute and
I see you.
everything.
You
You
got
know.
the fro magnum out here. I see
Fro is
you,
looking brolic right now. Okay.
man. You you out here
Yo.
looking like that microphone right in front of you. I see you out here
Oh,
looking
word?
like the
That's what we
mic
doing?
cover.
All right.
Looking
Okay.
like the mic cover.
That's how we start? All right.
Speaking of hair,
Okay, lumberjack. All right.
hey man, I be keeping it fresh in my flannels. You know, that's what we call them, flannels.
Yes.
I got a flannel candle. Flannel is my thing.
No,
Every
you
time
don't.
I legit do. I have a flannel candle. Got it for Christmas. It's one of my favorite wintertime scents. If you guys are out there at Bed Bath and Beyond or the other candle shops, get you a flannel. You
But
know,
what is it? But what does it smell like? What does a flannel smells like?
it smells
Smell.
like cologne. Kind of like a nice, nice Kenneth Cole
Mm.
cologne. Maybe a nice, what is it? A Gucci cologne coat. One of those fragrances. It's very manly. It kind of gives off that waft of like. Have you ever smelled mahogany teak wood?
No, but that's very
Okay,
specific. Yeah.
that is like a nigga fragrance.
Oh,
Go
okay.
on go on Twitter and type in black Twitter, type in mahogany teak wood. See what black women say about mahogany teak wood. Okay,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
get you some mahogany teak wood candles. You be good.
All right. I'm gonna stay abreast to that and look that up.
You gotta stay abreast. Your candle game says a lot about who you are. You gotta have your
Okay.
fragrances. You gotta have your scents. For every occasion. You got
Okay.
your I want to set the mood for your boo candle. You got
Hmm.
your eating candle. You got your smoking candle. You gotta have, on the
And
regular.
you gotta have a flannel candle that says
Of
I want to
course.
chop wood for the next 6 hours.
You
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
we chopping that wood. I don't feel comfortable without. Every time I go on stage, I have a flannel on. I don't feel comfortable without. It's like my beard. If you saw me without a beard, you'd be like, "Yo, nigga, you sick? Like, what the fuck?" So
Right. That's your blanket. Right. That's your blanket. Your flannel
it
is your blanket.
it
That's your
really
baby. That's
is.
your binky. That's your binky.
It's funny, like when niggas see me without the flannel, they legit like, bro, you feeling all right? Like, what's going on? You don't have your signature flannel. I don't have the beanie on. I shaved the dome, but I'm not rocking the beanie. But
Mm.
it's all good.
But you know it is rocking.
What's rocking?
Our guest that we have.
Guest.
We got a guest.
Another guest. We can hit me out with
Woo.
some quality guests. We're about to bring up a very, very funny person. And a lot of people like, Nate, you always say they're very funny. I have personally met this young lady, and we
Ah.
talk regularly because that's
Ah.
how funny she is.
Okay.
She is ripping up stages all across this country, and especially ripping them stages up where she's kicking it right now in
Ah.
Atlanta. Let's bring in my
Ooh.
girl, Nema Katt. What's up?
Nema.
Hi guys, what's up?
What
Or
up,
do the
dog?
kids don't say that. It's up. Isn't
What
that what
up,
the kids
dog?
say?
Yes.
It's up.
Hey
It's
guys,
up.
it's up.
It's way up. What's going on? We appreciate you
Nothing
for
much.
stopping through, kicking it with us this evening.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Of
Hey.
course. I gotta ask you some questions.
Whoa.
With
Okay.
this being a late night podcast of the Insomniacs, Nema, what's your late night mood, man? What's your late night jam? What puts you in the late night? I gotta go to sleep, or I just want to wind down.
Winding down and going to sleep. Right now, I like that Damage song by, is it Her?
Ooh,
Okay.
yes.
I like that song. But I really don't listen to anything before I go to sleep. I just, like everybody else, scroll until I pass out or masturbate until I'm satisfied. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, look, you got to clean your
Thank
house
you.
out. You
What
got
you
to
listen to,
empty out.
Nate?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I seen before we brought you up, you was hitting that pen. What you smoking on?
Yeah, that was just vape because I have an oral fixation. So it's actually nothing
Oh.
like no THC, no nicotine.
Okay,
It's just air.
Just
okay.
smoke air, just
Yeah.
that
Getting
oxygen.
getting high off that
According to
oxygen.
Freud, I got stuck in the oral fixation stage. Shout out to my husband. I know he loved that shit.
Shout out to the
Hey.
hubs. Okay.
Husband benefit for that
That nigga
fixation.
in the background like, yeah, that's me. That's all me.
He want to do a quick cameo, like hell yeah.
A little bit, baby. Go back. Go back. We don't do that.
But yo, I know you checking in from Atlanta, so I really gotta ask questions. Niggas be tweeting like Atlanta really wild as fuck, and we see
Yeah.
videos. I need to know from somebody who is really there, because it seems to be like y'all got like that Wakanda bubble, like y'all got that force field. Because y'all, my bad, y'all niggas just still partying, still living life.
Listen,
So what is it?
I think about that. I actually thought about that today. Like, Atlanta has proven to the world that, we don't give a fuck. Can I say fuck on this show?
You can say whatever.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
okay, yeah. We're like, we definitely
It's
don't give a
it's a
fuck.
late night show.
You said
Okay, I'm just
masturbate.
making sure, trying to respect the house rules or whatever.
Fuck them house rules.
Ain't no house rules. You can say
But yeah,
whatever you want.
Atlanta doesn't care. Like, honestly, we did take the pandemic seriously, like I think everyone did.
For
The
two
first
days.
month. No, the first month was a ghost town. It was a ghost city. Like, literally, I would drive on the freeway and there would be like maybe like 6 cars on the freeway. I'm talking about all the cars you can see in the front, all the cars you can see. There was no one on the road. People were really isolated. But then after like,
It was like fucking The
yeah,
Walking Dead.
definitely was like fucking definitely we are full open, and it's not just the black people, everybody, because they like, yeah, Atlanta like that because it's black. It is not just us Negroes down here walking around living our lives like it's nothing. It's everybody. Everybody in Atlanta is like, fuck that virus. And I'm right with them. Fuck that virus. If we can deal with herpes and HIV and whatever other virus they got out there, rhino, whatever, all that shit. Yeah, we're good.
You're making accurate, valid points right now because
Period.
Atlanta was the hub, or still is the hub of HIV and a lot of STDs, and just for the fact that Corona came through and everybody was like, "Bitch, we got shit worse than
Like,
Corona.
bitch, we
Let's
got real
go."
STDs. Bitch, you want me to be afraid of a little cough? I don't need my smells anyways. I don't need the taste. We popping pills and fucking hoes. Like, we're not afraid of
Kind of like this
coronavirus.
whole ass
This virus fucking with
virus.
no condoms. In Atlanta, the hub for HIV. And like, a mask.
What's that?
Yeah. Mask is unheard of down there.
Like here, a mask is like dental dam. Like we know it exists, but no one's using
Oh
it. Sorry, we're
damn.
gonna just eat that virus.
So
We're
do
not
y'all
afraid.
do y'all like be roasting niggas when y'all see them? And y'all be like, oh, look at this little whole ass nigga over here. This little scary ass nigga.
No. What happens is because we have to wear a mask to get into places, like we wear it to get in the door. Then as soon as you're in the door, everyone takes their mask off. Like we're in the club, shoulder to shoulder, packed out, and no
Raw
one has
dog in
died. Like
air.
where are these people that are dying? And no disrespect,
well, they're dead.
someone that's died, they were probably gonna die anyway. Like, don't try to blame coronavirus. Like, you know your grandma had a few days left. Like, don't put it. I hate when people do that. They be like, "Oh, my nana died. How old was your nana? 89. Bitch, she had a good life. Like, is it really a bad way to go? Like, bitch, she could have died from a heart attack. Luckily, no.
She said she was already climbing the stairway to heaven.
She was already on her way out. Shout out to Nana. Whatever.
Nana was like, meet me at the crossroads.
Facts. I got the corona. Meet me at the crossroads. I got the corona. Hey, that's a whole bop you created.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
That's cute. But yeah, most of the people that died, they were already gonna die. But people get mad at me when I say that, and I'm like, she had diabetes and hypertension. Like, bitch, what you think was gonna happen? Like, it's a recipe for kidney failure. What?
Nema was like, she was 87. She was already on death's door.
He was there waiting for her. But yeah, Atlanta is really lit. Atlanta is on fire. I love it here. It is the Wakanda. It is Black Hollywood. It is everything that everyone has ever talked about and heard about. Yeah, it's dope. It's a dope place to be.
Are the wings at Magic City really what niggas be talking about?
I don't know, because I've never had the wings at Magic City. Something about eating wings near a fat ass appeals to me, but I've never had it.
Hey man, strip club food is amazing. So have you been to Magic City? You just ain't had the wings, but have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to Magic City the first night that I came, or the second night that I was in Atlanta, and I know I have been back when I took some medical students, but other than that, I don't really go there because it's so expensive. And it's like, who wants to be in a place where you're like one of the brokest people? Like, who wants to be at the bottom percentile? Like, I like to go places where I can feel rich. I don't
because the strip club, I was gonna say the strip club is just like a club in Atlanta. It really is. And if you ain't got the money, guess what? You're standing up and you're not sitting anywhere.
That's true. So it's best if you go with a baller, you know, someone invite you out. Now, if somebody invites you to the strip club and they don't give a section and they don't give you at least minimum of 100 ones, they're broke, and you should probably make eye contact with the nearest baller in the nearest section because you're wasting your time.
You gotta find out a baller. You gotta look for it.
Don't take me to the strip club and you only balling on your stimulus. Like, no, take me to Macy's with your little stimulus. Don't take me to the strip club.
Gotta be balling all the time, baby.
Right.
That's the
situation.
It reminds me of that USDA song when it was like, what was it? Gonna shake that ass, bitch. I'ma throw this money. It was like, all y'all broke ass niggas, move the fuck back. We got some real niggas coming through. These USDA niggas are throwing hundreds.
And it's really like that.
Niggas be in the club. Niggas really be in the club and be like, "Excuse me, broke nigga. It's my turn. Let me go."
They don't even say excuse me. They just throw 101, pop right in your face. Like, bitch, move. You act like one of these hoes. You in the way. Like, do you got a G-string to wear your shoes at, nigga? You really in the way right now. I'm trying to see you. Like, niggas are disrespectful in the strip club, so don't.
It's like real niggas is coming through here. Nah, it's like I used to go to strip clubs in Detroit and shit, and you know. Anybody ever been to Detroit? It's like a lot of black cities. There's some real niggas there. And when the rap niggas come through, them niggas be throwing money. And it's like, nigga, let me just, I'm going to go ahead and sit on down, grab a drink. I'm going to go take my ass over here to the girls that only take 20s. That's in my little level. Yeah,
Nate, you're like a day shift kind of guy. Don't come to the strip club at night. It's not for married men. It's day shift is for married men getting low down VIP section.
Is it the flannel? Is it the flannel or the beard?
But also
the glasses.
Yeah, but also Nate, what kind of strippers are in Detroit? No offense.
They got some top. There's some top tiers. Depends on what nights you go. Because some nights, you might get the B team, you might get the C team.
The bullet shot wounds.
But there are a couple of those. But I've been in there with some rap niggas, and I'm not gonna lie. When rap niggas is throwing money, I have grabbed some money and rethrown it.
Wow, you're one of those.
No.
You are out of line. That's it's dudes who buy pussy in the club, niggas who pick up money and throw it again, and niggas who pick up money and put it in their pockets. Like, you're right.
And keep it right.
Let me preface this.
You're
Let me
walking the fine
preface.
line. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna have to go and hang up this call because
Hold on. Let
Ooh,
me
respect.
specify this, Nema. Let me specify this. Look, this was in college. We were all broke in
okay,
college.
college, you get a pass.
We was all broke in college.
I wasn't broke in college, but
Okay. Some of
Facts.
us, you know what I mean. First of all, a lot of niggas wasn't stunting like that. Some people were in college. All I'm saying is, back in those days, yes, I did. Now in my 30s, no, I don't do that. I don't do
now
that.
you go during your appropriate time, which is lunch to 4 o'clock.
You know, hey, look, I get myself nice little lamb chop plates. You know, I'm like, hey, ladies, you're doing good. I gotta go back to the job now. See you next
Yes.
lunch break. You
But
know?
if you're ever in Atlanta, I heard Cheetah's has like the high end chef, the high end food. But really, all the
I've heard
strip
about
clubs in
Cheetah's.
Atlanta, the food's gonna be good. Shout out to all the strippers and the strip club owners in Atlanta. We love
Facts.
y'all here. Y'all the real MVPs.
Yes, they really are. Give them respect. That is a real talent.
Be
That
keeping
should
the
be an
economy
Olympic
moving.
sport. Yeah, it is keeping the economy moving. Barbershops and strip clubs all day. Shout out to them, for real.
They are
Facts.
They're making it
essential.
roll.
They are essential.
Ooh, you know what? Speaking of cheetahs, this is a perfect
Whoa.
transition. Whoa, I got
Whoa,
it. My
whoa.
bad. You got it.
It
You
is
got it.
time. It is
Yes.
time. It is time to keep it
Yes.
rolling. But before we keep it rolling, we got to shout out our good folks over there at Black Watches. Shout out to Homies
Hey.
for sponsoring the show. Nema Katt. You got any homies out there who are looking for quality timepieces from Black owned watchmakers? Hit up the good folks over there at Black Watches and use that promo code. Go ahead, Bookie.
Speaking of cheaters, thank you so much for that sponsor. Again, support all of our sponsors. When you support them, you are supporting us. Speaking of cheaters, I feel like
Cheaters.
this whole week has been about cheating and infidelity. So let's talk about it.
A
First
lot of
off,
niggatry on the timeline.
right, it's a lot of niggatry going on. Let's start off with the first one. You guys heard, this is old news by now, but
Still news.
Quavo, it's still news. Quavo and Saweetie. Nate likes to
Sawiti.
say Saweetie,
That's
but
how it looks. You know, like if I go to
they
McDonald's,
broke
let me
up.
get a Sawiti.
Stop it. They broke up. They broke up, and apparently news was going around that Quavo repoed, well, really much brought a repo man to pick up the Bentley. We found out this is a myth, but I would like to bring up this scenario to Nemo. What if an ex gifted you all of these gifts and y'all broke up and he came knocking on the door like
Yeah, he definitely would
Specifically a
admit it, and I
Bentley.
would call the police
Specifically a
expeditiously.
Bentley.
Sir, you're trespassing. I no longer require your presence at my place of residence. Police, white woman in trouble. Hurry up, get here quick. I would definitely call the police on him. Like, sir, are you dumb? I can't repo my coochie, so you're not getting these gifts. Period. The fuck?
First off, you do got that white voice down pat. Oh my gosh, it's a buff nigger out here.
I'm just
excuse me,
saying.
police.
If I can't repo my coochie, you cannot repo your gifts. Period. Shout out, yeah, I don't know her name, but a comedian. She had that joke, but she's a very professional, high-end comedian. So it ain't like nobody gonna be like, "Oh, Nema Katt stole my joke." No, shout out to her.
Nah,
You know who
of
you are.
course
Because
not.
I'm giving you
Of
credit.
course not. We giving props. We give props to
Yeah, we
everybody.
We
give
Where
give
it
props.
comes
props.
from.
That's
Yeah.
right. Come
Nah,
on
you ain't
now.
never been no biter. I done
Nah,
seen
I
you.
like my own material.
You
Niggas
know
don't
what I'm
try to take
saying?
shit back from me. So
Nah,
that's a joke I could never think of because
of course
take
not.
what back? They try to
Wow,
give me
let's
more
go.
things.
Let's
I
go
I
natural.
think,
Right. Original.
of course. I think in regards to this though, in this topic though, look, man, if you gift it to someone, if you give it to them, man, it is what it is. It's a gift, bro. Like it's theirs. Whatever happens if we part ways, like it's yours. Like,
Yeah.
and first of all, you can't give something away if their name's not on it, especially a car. Like if it's not in your
Facts.
name, I didn't give it to you. You just driving this shit.
You
So
borrowing. You're borrowing it, just like my coochie. It's not yours. I'm just
Facts.
so
saying
I
it.
mean, like, I'm glad the story wasn't true, you know, because I mean, you do look like, like a shitty ass nigga, because it's like, yo, bro, you gave her a gift. And if you making the bag, this nigga doing Wendy's commercials, bag alert, all that shit.
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at him for taking back his Bentley though, because it's a Bentley, like, bitch, it's not a fucking necklace. It's a 6-figure car. I don't know how much it costs. Brand new, probably like $300K. But it's too because if I give you a Bentley, I want it back. As a matter of fact, I want what is his name? Tracy Morgan. I want that kidney your girlfriend back. I want that back too.
Stop.
Like, if I give you some shit that costs a certain amount, I want it back. I want my kidney. Ain't no breaking up with me, nigga. Give me my Bentley. Give me my kidney. Give me anything that's worth a little more than that relationship.
Damn!
Wow!
You just straight up ganking your property, just like.
But I will.
Shit.
I will ask: do you think he held on long enough to break up with her, just so Tracy Morgan, just so he can get that kidney?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I promise you, I wouldn't have gave him my fucking kidney without being
Because she thought she was getting a. No, I don't think so. I think she was trying to get a ring.
I would have gave that man my kidney if we weren't married. And that's the same thing about that Bentley. Like, Quavo has so much money that I think the amount that it costs to buy a Bentley is so insignificant. But to us regular people, a Bentley, I want it back. Like my kidney, I want that shit back, bitch. This is not a game. I'm gonna stab you in the kidney. I'm pretty sure they took her left one because the ureter on the left one is longer. So they took her left one and gave it to him. I would stab him in whichever side they put that in him.
Stop it.
You're not using this kidney, sir.
Nema
bitch. You want my kidney to filter your blood so you can fuck another bitch, so that blood can fill up your dick and get it hard, and you can fuck another bitch with the blood of your penis that my kidney filtered? No.
She said, not with the blood of Jesus. I'm about to stab all this shit.
Not with the kidney that my blood filtered.
You'll never drive a bitch in my car.
Nah. That's where I draw the line.
I was gonna say, let me just say this: if Quavo was smart, he would have put the Bentley in his name, but I think he had the Bentley in her name.
No,
so you can't.
Shout out to Sweetie, because we ain't hating, boo. Shout out to you. I'm glad you got your Bentley, and so let nigga have a good day. Okay, if there's any men who want to give me a Bentley, you can't. But
Bentley is a nice parting gift.
Sweetie for that. Shout out to Sweetie.
A Bentley is a nice parting gift. I can't be mad at that. I was like, the nigga cheated, you got a Bentley. It's a win. Everybody wins,
cheating isn't really that bad.
It's like this. What? Yo. Oh man, but Sweetie, she's still in the news. She was talking.
She's still in the news.
I'm having PST. What is it? PSTD. What did I say that right?
PTSD.
PTSD. I think that was the name right. I said too many T's in there. PTSD is what Sweetie said from being on Hot 97 having the freestyle. Have you heard the freestyle?
No, I did not hear it.
Boogie, I know you got that queued up.
You ready for it though?
Here with the bars.
Here we go. Let's see what she got.
I might have to smoke on this one because these bars.
They're gonna get real, son.
Stop it.
All right, so let's get to these raps. Let's figure it out. All right, so we're gonna figure it out. Sweetie, see what these raps is about.
Babe, with me with a watch. The diamonds, they be dancing. I can better see the clock. Tick tock, whoa. And me a girl, bro, icy. That means I don't got time for girls that don't like me. I be minding my own biz, but they check up on me like a parent does a kid. How does that really feel? You don't know me and don't like me. That's a very special skill, nigga. Well, let me share a little something. My skin is real light, but I like my liquor dark. Let me get something with Henny if I'm chilling at the bar. All the fishes in the water, but I'm feeling like a shark. Like my brother from the west and my niggas from the east. I'm looking like a beauty, but I'm moving like a beast. Sweet east the beat. Let me on repeat. If you didn't know, I'm the eighth wonder to see. If you asking about who's hot, you better ask about me. I don't know what's finding women with a college degree. How the gossip when you too busy, y'all being a queen. Gossiping don't get money, so that ain't in my routine, nigga.
There's more to that video though. You gotta play what he said though. You gotta play what.
Oh, you want me to play what he said? You want me to play what he
Play
said?
what he said.
I gotta hear this.
All right, let me play what he said.
Yeah, play what he said.
Let me play what he said.
Nigga.
Oh Lord.
It had energy. There was energy there. There was energy there.
Yeah, she had a look for you in the middle, like
I know she's talking to me. I know. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. I'm being honest. It was cool. It was cool.
But
And no but. I'm gonna leave it at cool. Cause I know the young girl's working. And I gotta be honest, if you was a dude, I would probably be hard on you. I'll be honest.
yeah, so what's your issue? What didn't you like?
I just thought the raps was basic. And I think you need to honestly get a little sharper on your diction, your clarity, and your content. If you're gonna impress me.
Okay.
Not that one's goal needs to be impress this room, because we are just people.
Appreciate you,
with
Boogie.
Oh my God.
Nema, now that we have heard the full freestyle of what Ebros had to say, what is your opinion on the bars? The bars.
I wanted her to be more cute because she's cute. So I wanted her to just relax and give me some cute little, I'm sweetie, I do the little ditty. Like, come on, soften up.
Okay.
That's not even how you rap in your music. So why did we get real gangster on the freestyle? And it definitely needed some work, but I think she was under a lot of pressure. But yeah, sweetie, just keep it sweet. Keep it cute. Keep it sweet. You're a pretty girl. You're not a beast, as you said. You're not moving in these streets like a beast. Maybe financially, yes, but lyrically, I need you to bring it back to the sweetness, okay?
I mean, let's be honest. She was obviously nervous. She looked nervous. Her voice was trembling when she was speaking, when she was rapping. So she was just like, "Oh shit, I got to do this."
It sounded like she recited, and it still was bad. Now that's the reason why I'm mad. Because if you're really freestyling, anything goes, sis. We're not gonna judge you on anything because it's a freestyle. But sis, if you wrote that before you got there,
I don't think she wrote that. I think
she did.
I will hope. I will hope. Just because of the progression that she has gotten to right now. She's not a freestyle rapper. Let's clear that up
Not a lot
right
of people
now.
are, yeah.
Which is okay. Which is okay. But I agree with you, Nema. She should have just sat in her pretty and did her. Because she was trying to roll with that beat.
She was like, I'm a real rapper.
Nigga.
Like she was giving me, take me seriously, equal pay. She was giving me equal pay vibes. Like,
But she was also
the
giving me
info.
Dylan vibes.
She was giving me very angry feminist.
She was definitely upset. But even Ebro said that. Like when she kept saying, nigga, I mean, how you hate me? You don't even know me, nigga. I was like, what are you talking to?
It was a lot.
You just came out.
And I love Sweetie. I love her in the remix for Rich Ass Bitch from the South on Mulatto shit. Like, yes. Sweetie, we fuck with you. We just don't want you to freestyle no more.
I think it's
one of those, okay.
We just want you to be sweet and cute in your freestyles. Because hard and gangster is not, it's not for you, sis.
I think it's one of those things where not everybody freestyles. If I know I'm not a freestyling ass rapper, like I could put out dope ass albums. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't have to freestyle, nigga. I was like, my body of work speaks for itself. Like every nigga.
I think Lil Wayne said that. Didn't he say that?
You know, I think it was a couple niggas that said that. So I mean, I'm not mad.
One of them. Shout out to Wayne and his.
But you know, I do hope that you know, if she's feeling sad about this with the PTSD, I hope that she gets whatever help she needs.
Why did she have PTSD? Where did she say this? Like, what about it gave her PTSD? They were actually very nice to her.
Yeah, she was very nice, but she did she had a spread and a cover with a magazine, with Cosmopolitan, and she was just saying that she's finally like comfortable with self. And after that interview, she just got a lot of backlash. She was very new to the scene, and she was getting booked and just getting jumped into the industry so fast. And I'm like, okay, that's part of growing. So you learn from that. Yes, if you always have, like, I think everybody has in the back of their mind, that one time when they're like, God damn, this shook me. Like when I was on the stage, I'm never gonna feel this way again. I'm never gonna bomb the way that I did. But at the same time, yes, it's PTSD, but you should use it as inspiration, as motivation. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure she has. Shout out to Sweetie.
Yeah.
Hey, this shit was dope, yo.
No, that
But
wasn't dope, but
the beat was dope. We'll put it, the beat was dope. Appreciate you keeping
actually
me
the beat was
honest.
pretty trash too. So
Yes, it was.
part of that on the radio station, like y'all really trash for giving her that beat. Y'all could have gave her some sexy little Kim or something you know that she's familiar with. I couldn't even like what? It's partially their fault too, sweetie. We're not just blaming you.
Right. No, it
you a
is.
real sexy
Oh,
beat.
so that's another caveat. So you're saying that it was a setup there?
So it was
definitely
a setup. Yeah, it was a setup. Her team actually pushed for her to do the freestyle. Her team. That's what Ebro, that Hot 97, I guess they made a video after the Cosmopolitan article came out. They made another interview and just said that her team was pushing for
Her
that
team
freestyle.
wrote that shit and they was like, you gonna kill him. Just say that shit like you mean it. They hyped her up for that shit. You like kill him with this shit.
Here go your
She took
rhymes.
off her fur. She took off her fur and was like, I got this. And they was like, no, you don't.
This shit.
It's like, stand back, my nigga. I'm about to blow you away.
Are you though? No, just
On your
kidding.
mark, get set. Looking at it. Yeah, that was bad. It's okay, sweetie. We got your back.
Oh man, I mean, she was like, "Go hard on me, Ebro. Go hard on me." He was like, "You're
Right, like
basic."
sweetie. Now, come on, girl. You know you don't really want that smoke. You don't want that smoke.
He was like, "Well, you're
Go hard on me
basic."
once the camera's cut off. Tell me how you really feel, but keep it cute on camera.
Yeah.
It was like, "You're basic, and I don't understand you."
Right, it was giving me real ESL vibes, like English as a second language. I ain't gonna lie. It was giving me the ESL vibes.
You talk like you've got peanut butter in your mouth. I can't understand you. Like some shit like that. You know, I was like, hey, I mean, but she has progressed. You know, it's a progression. And you know,
he killed her kindly though. He was like, your diction, your enunciation, word usage.
hey,
I mean, he was an old man.
The one word she did get right though was nigga. Cause she said that shit hard as fuck.
That nigga turned into an English professor.
He put on his glasses and was like, see, the problem is.
Took out that red pen, started circling shit like comma
Correct.
here, you know, parentheses here.
That nigga.
Oh, but shit, yeah, it's all good though. We're going into this next topic here, y'all. I think we got a sponsorship coming up. What we got, Boogie?
Well, yes, we do. My good friends at Rose Vogue. Listen, Rose Vogue, I personally know this, our next sponsor. She is a nurse. She decided to venture off and to have a boutique. If you
Two streams of
want
income.
dope pieces, anklets, you want rings, you need a necklace, a headband, you need some earrings, some studs,
What
whatever
are
you
they?
need. Rose Vogue Styles got you. Okay, head on
Black
over to Rose
owned.
Vogue and get that 20% off using our code late nights. Again, use that code late
Is
night. Get
it?
20% off at Rose Vogue. Thank you so
We
much
be
for
hooking y'all up with
sponsoring.
these codes, man. Y'all better make sure y'all using it and hooking up the sponsors, man. Because again, they black owned.
Hell
Support
yeah.
the niggas. Support the black folks. Come on, man.
I thought you was gonna say she was a nurse and she just got a boob job, but you said boutique. But I thought you was about to say that, and I was like, oh.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little boob job.
Absolutely not. I'm pro
Adrian.
plastic surgery.
I think you need to work on your diction. Okay, need to work on your diction.
Whoa.
Work on that.
Sorry, I'm still feeling the vibes from the Sweetie freestyle.
Nigga. No, just
Yo, I will break your neck, nigga.
Like, Sweetie, you never had a fight in your life.
Whoa. Poor is too fine, okay? She ain't never had a fight.
But speaking of niggas who couldn't be happy,
Ooh.
Kirk
What a transition.
Franklin couldn't be happy that the heat is off of him because muscle built Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson with an XN. That's right, Derek Jackson, the nigga who chose to not spell his name like any other Jackson out there. Relationship self-quoted relationship guru has been exposed for serial cheating. Go. How do y'all feel?
So, free my nigga Derek Jackson. Like, first of all, y'all got this story all twisted. First of all, his wife forgave him, so why do we have a problem? Second of all relationship gurus ain't shit. Newsflash! Sorry, spoiler alert, because the only way they can tell you about the bullshit is by doing the bullshit. Hello, you know Derek Jackson has Steve Harvey on the main line. Right now, Steve is like, don't worry about that shit. I'm on my 6th divorce, my 9th abortion. You a go, bro. You about to be the go to this shit. Write another book, and another one, and another one. Like, what? Shout out to that boy, Derek Jackson. Boy, you the GOAT, boy. I swear, boy, you did that shit. Oh.
Listen,
put the jersey in the rafters.
Right. I'm with Nema. Listen, I'm tired of people putting these guru relationship expert niggers on blast, especially yes, niggers on pedestals. Okay, listen, when they say all this fuck shit that these so-called brothers that you should steer away from, they know exactly what the fuck they are referring to. Okay? Listen,
Themselves.
they are speaking from examples. So, please steer
They're
away
speaking from a well of
oh,
knowledge and
absolutely.
experience.
Absolutely. First of all, they are tenured in the fuck shit. Okay?
They are.
Listen,
Every single one of them, guys. Every single one of them.
I'm so tired of people. Tell you the truth, before this week, I didn't know nothing about Derek Jackson.
Oh, you haven't seen his videos?
I've never seen his videos. Never. But I've also never seen Kevin Samuels, that guy, when he just got on blast. That's another relationship expert, motherfucker. But I'm just saying, the whole point is, what do you expect from regular dudes? These are.
I mean, what is the option? Is there something that's not a regular dude?
See, here's the thing, right?
Super dudes out there.
It is some super niggas out here. He built like a super nigga. Like he built like a non-regular nigga. That nigga just eat fucking weights. Shit.
That's because he want to fuck bitches. Hello. If your man look good, he's always on social media. Bitch, he's there for the bitches. Do you think he's there to save lives, huh? No, bitch, he would have became like in the medical field. He's there for bitches. Let's not be fooled here. Any man in front of the screen trying to look cute, any man that works out, and any man that doesn't work out, they're all here for bitches.
That eliminates me because I don't work out, so you know.
Wait, let me just say this.
Nah, but for real, that's about
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, go ahead. No, because you didn't get your little point. You didn't get your point through. I ain't mean to say little.
No, it's
my bad.
It's all my little point. Get my little point off.
My bad. I ain't say little because it ain't little.
I agree with what Nema was saying. Look, for real, ain't no nigga gonna be unless you playing football, unless you a wrestler, a bodybuilder, or a fucking trainer. You don't need to be that fucking built. So you right, you out here trying to game on chicks. But the other thing is this is like we prop up these we're too in love with celebrities for one. Like we prop up niggas that don't need to be propped up at all on these pedestals. And then when they do some humanly shit, we're surprised. Like, damn, this nigga fucked up. How could this be? Like, nigga, because they human. And the other thing is this, like, this nigga appointed himself as a relationship guru. One nigga, the only relationship gurus I know of are like Yana Van Zant.
And she don't even have a man. Come on, are we listening to people that are not even in relationships?
I'm just saying.
But
she knows what it takes to have a man.
Right, but Iyanla said that she is an expert in mending relationships.
Yeah, so you're right.
So it's not really a couple thing. It's more so like a family bond mending relationship because of all the experience that
I'm an expert at starting relationships. So
hey.
I feel like even if I was like, nigga, did you go to school for relationships? Do you have like a PhD in counseling or anything. So if you don't have any of this proof to back up what the fuck you talking about, you're just another bozo. And I'm not gonna. I've seen the niggas videos, and some of the stuff he be and like it is legit. Like, okay, you shouldn't. If a nigga's cheating on you, if you feel like staying, okay, that's on you. If you feel like leaving, okay, do that. He has said some stuff that's okay. He said some stuff. I'm like, nigga, you out here dirty backing. Like, legit. He
Question: Who the fuck feels like leaving and don't leave?
Right.
Look, like I said, he sometimes he has said some stuff about you should feel empowered, you should love yourself, which is true. I believe that type of stuff. But some of that stuff, I was like, nigga, you out here gaming. And that's why you have 1.3 million followers, because they follow the game.
But is it really game, or is he just giving out information that women can use and that they appreciate? It still doesn't make the information that he provided wrong.
You know how it's game? It's game because he's profiting off of it. And now people are upset. It's like, oh, this nigga, he a cheater. He's selling books on how to heal together.
The whole world does that.
Yeah.
They're profiting off of that.
Yep.
Legal system, they're profiting off of that. Yep. Your local grocery store. I mean, everyone is profiting off something that they don't necessarily believe in or don't necessarily follow. Like, that's the whole world. That's what I'm saying. People got it twisted. If y'all really think people out here living their best lives and only profiting off things that are well and good and true.
He just took advantage of it, and he's repurposing a lot of shit that we already know. Okay, he's not saying anything profound. He's not.
It's okay, but he's saying things that women want to hear. And he's saying it. And why shouldn't he benefit? If they want to hear the shit.
Good point. Good point. Because you know why? Women want to hear from him because he looks attractive. And a lot of bitches want to go after it. That's it.
Exactly. It's ugly niggas telling them that at work. And they be like, what you bitch ass. Broke ass. Bitch,
you know what? I look at it as there's two things though. He about to make a lot of money now on the redemption tour. Because black folks
he about to make money off his YouTube views alone. Yeah. He about to at least 100K for sure.
Easy.
He was strategic. This was strategic as fuck.
I love that. Honey, can I cheat on you so we can get famous?
Stop it. But what I will say, was it strategic for his woman, his wife, to wear what she wore? Not that I have a problem with what she wore at all. She's at the crib. She's comfortable. She got a bonnet on. She got an oversized sweater on. No bra. She got a warrior hat on. I don't know.
Helmet of truth.
Okay, helmet sure. Helmet of truth. How do we feel about her looking basic, if you will? I'm gonna take Ebro.
She had that beret
word.
You beret. Go first. I wanna say mine last on this one.
You want me to go first? Go ahead, Boogie.
Yeah,
I'll go. I was gonna let him go, but I'll go. I feel like, first off, I'm not about to put on a full face so we can be on YouTube live, so you can hold my hand and tell the world that you cheated on me. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm about to look good for you. Okay, as you tell the world that, oh yeah, I did have infidelity. You remember when I made that video prior and said, no, it was just talking. And then I came back and was like, you know what? I was fucking. Like, I'm not, that's just not me. To me, I feel like her face, in her eyes, looking at her eyes, it looked like, bitch, I got something for him. Don't worry. That's what I saw.
That's what you saw? What about you,
That's what I saw. Nate?
I wanted her to just be up there on some what's her name? Catherine Jackson type shit. She was in a house in her bed, Joseph. Remember in the Michael Jackson movie? Because he was like smashing chicks in their house, in their beds. I wanted her to have a full-on production, but at the same time, though, I didn't think she needed to be there. Like, you don't owe us anything. This was all this nigga. And two, he don't owe us anything either. Really. This is between y'all niggas. Like, I don't give everybody knows in relationships there are issues, but I don't think you should broadcast those to the world. This nigga is just pimping everybody. So, hey, man, keep making your bread. I think his reaction video to the video was hilarious. I was like, nigga. And he talking in the third person. I was like, bro, who the hell are you,
Yeah,
sir?
that
Like,
took me out.
An
you are
evil genius.
biggest.
I appreciate the way she looks. She just looked like a regular, beautiful brown woman. I
Yep.
don't care that her hair was wrapped. I don't care that her titties were sagging because she had kids or whatever. I think people put the focus on her, and it
For
shouldn't
no
have been on
reason.
her. It
That's
should have
social
been on how
media.
she looked. It shouldn't have been about how she looked. What we should have been talking about is how this woman, like Hillary Clinton did for Bill, stood by her man, did not shy away from it, was calm,
The song.
and was forgiving. You know, we didn't even discuss that as women, as black women, as a society, as a culture. I think she represented the culture well. You don't have to put on fake eyelashes and fake hair and long nails, even though my nails are kind of long. I don't think we needed to see that. Like, I'm a bad bitch and he fucked over a bad. No, I really appreciated that she just came being herself, that he loves me for me. It doesn't matter that he's cheat. And this is how I look. And you hoes still don't have him. Period. Not divorcing him. He's going to be home with me. You may have had him once, but I have him all the time. So,
If she wants to take him back, that's her. That's their relationship, and everybody should respect it.
And she talked about the Bible. I love that. I mean, you know, and my husband, she ain't gonna be no Bible talk around here. But I love that they were actually a good example of what marriage can be. You go through things.
Redemption, forgiveness. Yes.
It was
like
beautiful. It was a beautiful moment to me in Black history. He owned up to what he did. He sat with his wife. It was a beautiful moment. People were making it to something ugly and nasty.
I mean, he was eventually accountable, but I do respect the fact that she was just like, yeah, we worked it out and we decided to share this with the world and tell everybody, yeah, this happened. I'm okay with it and I'm with him. Cuz let's be funky fresh. There's a number of relationships that people have definitely men have definitely stepped out of their marriage and they don't even talk about it. But the fact that they talked about it and went in depth with it and they were like, yeah, this happened.
Yeah, I love
this,
that. I mean, and they always say like Black women, we're not really ride or die or whatever, like other cultures. There you go. Here's a perfect example of us riding and dying in our fucking bonnets and our long saggy titties in front of the world. So don't ever say Black women are not submissive and we don't stand by our men, because Sister Girl proved that.
She a soldier. She made a video
and don't be saying we all wear wigs and makeups and stuff, because Sister Girl proved that we do not.
She made a video the other day in a No Limit soldier fatigue.
She did. She was giving me Harriet Tubman vibes, but it's cool.
She's a rider.
Yeah, she definitely did.
She definitely rider. But you know what's funny though? It's funny because it's like it's only niggas that get caught cheating, man. It's funny, like this just showed like where are the ladies? I know some ladies be out here creeping.
Jada got caught, but she wasn't necessarily cheating.
Did she get caught or did she just tell on herself?
No,
she didn't get caught. Yeah, she didn't get caught. She was like, hey, this one I'm about to do, are you okay with that? Because you did this, that, and third.
She like, no, I'm gonna still do it. Okay, great. Glad we had this.
So women aren't getting caught cheating. Okay, let's keep that going. Let's keep that track record going, ladies.
It's like y'all are literally winning the game, because it's like niggas. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas don't even be thinking like in your own crib, bro. Like, come on. I'm not condoning cheating at all, but at least have enough respect for your wife. But I'm not gonna do this at our house in our.
They get too cocky. Y'all get too cocky. Y'all get too into yourselves. You get so consumed with the side chicks all up in you, the ego. Y'all get consumed with all of that.
Well, did Kim Kardashian get caught, Nate?
Did she?
I think she did. I think Kanye was mad about her meeting with Meek Mills or something.
Oh,
but see, that was a meetup though. That wasn't.
That was a meetup.
She
didn't lie.
Also, I think when women do get caught cheating, I think the men don't say anything. They're too embarrassed to like air us out.
You ain't really
right? Exactly.
No celebrity. Maybe J-Lo. Has J-Lo ever cheated? I don't know. We ain't never heard no celebrity ladies that have ever cheated. or
That's true.
just came out. I'm like, y'all keep that under wraps. Like them, NDMAs or NDAs, whatever. Y'all be signing them shits like sign it, motherfucker.
Because we're smart and we when we want to cheat, it's intentional.
Dudes be dumb as a motherfucker. Yo, I know we keeping this thing on rolling. And I done popped a couple of these weed things over here, these gummies. I don't know what I was saying there, because the gummies have kind of hit me. And speaking of the gummies, shout out to Chummies. Adrian, show that packaging over there. Chummies has sent over a lot of dope products. Hit those good folks that are looking for some edibles. They've got gummies. They've got juice. They've got bars. They've got chocolate. They got all types of things. You can use that promo code 21Chum to get 10% off. Hit them up on their IG. They do deliver. Around Chicago and out of state. So, as you saw me stumbling, that shows you how strong the Eddies are.
Oh, they are intense. This is another Black-owned company, Chicago business. He is a comic entrepreneur. He has multiple businesses. Again, support these Black-owned businesses, man. Come on.
And how many Black people do you know really that got the edibles and like the weed game on lock? Like, if we know a couple niggas, but for real, like niggas who are really moving, got their own packaging. There's not a lot of Black people that have space in this industry. It's a white field, it's white dominated. So that we got to support the Black folks who are out here, who are legit, who are doing their thing. So support Chummies, support them.
Chummies sound yummy.
They do. We'll have to send you some.
They are.
Send you some.
They are. We'll send you some.
Boogie.
Ooh.
You know what time it is?
It's the final
topic. Topic. Wow, we came to the final topic on this great show. People are petty. People are petty as fuck. Normally, it's workers, employees that are petty. I have never, ever seen an employer be petty. There was a dude, he was leaving his job. He put in his 2-week notice because the job was just unbearable, and his employer was holding his check. Out there, actually where you're at, Nema, out there in Georgia, the employer was holding his check. He had to go to some labor attorneys out there in Georgia to force his employer to give him, his
right on money.
$915 is what the check was. His employer, pulled up to his home and dumped a mountain of pennies. A mountain of pennies totaling to his paycheck. Not only did he drop off the pennies, but he also coated the pennies in motor oil.
Wow.
The boss.
Game. So he think it's a game.
That's a petty ass boss, man. That is a petty ass boss.
That's beyond petty. Like low key, you asking me to shoot you. Like, why you do that?
Not only that.
Do you have a death wish or something? Like, I'm trying to understand. Don't play with people's money. Don't play with my money.
Man, it's about the principalities of the situation. Smokey, play with my.
I definitely would have showed up to the
emotions.
job and threw every single penny.
Something must have happened.
Well, you know it.
That we don't know.
But still, you're a professional. Like, you don't play with people's money. You're a professional first.
And this happened in November. He just got his pennies now.
And it would have been okay if the pennies weren't coated in the motor oil.
Now he gotta wash all them goddamn pennies. He gotta power wash.
I wouldn't wash shit. I would politely take my ass to my employment lawyer and request a check. Sir, don't pay me in cash.
My man, first of all, you know how petty you got. First of all, you gotta go to the bank and be like, yeah, I need $915 worth of pennies. You're like, excuse me, sir? Pennies. I want all pennies. How many rolls of pennies is that? Like, I would be What 915 rows? I'll be pissed the fuck
Yeah, I
off.
was about to say you should know how many rows.
I told the chubbies, man, the chubbies. I told you, it's
I
good
ain't want to
stuff.
say nothing. I ain't want to say
It's good
nothing. But then
stuff, okay.
okay.
Now you try to ask him how many pennies it was.
Look, yeah, exactly. Hey, I never said math was my strong suit, okay? Never said math was my strong suit. But just imagine that, though. It was like, yo. And then at the bank, though, it's like, yo, why we ain't got no pennies? Someone's like, yo, I need some pennies from my drawer. I need some pennies. Like, yo, look, my man just came and cleared us out. I was like, how the fuck we run out of pennies? It's the bank. So I'm just like, come on, bro. It's just too petty. It's too petty.
Isn't pennies obsolete? Aren't they trying to discontinue pennies? So
The
for the
only
fact,
people... Go ahead.
yeah.
My bad.
No, I'm just saying. For the fact that the boss was like, I got some for him. No one is accepting pennies anymore. How? That's a double petty move of him.
Old people
He should
take
cover
pennies.
the pennies in glue and drop them all over the boss's car. That's exactly what you
Ooh.
cover them in Gorilla Glue.
Yo.
And drop the pennies all over his car. Like, let's see how you like walking around in this.
I mean, it's proven that shit sticks. So
Yo, they
Since you want to be cute.
fuck the shit out of his car and put some zebra cakes on there too. Zebra cakes will strip the paint off your car. Don't ask me how I know it. I'm not admitting anything. Just know I know some things.
And eggs.
I'm just saying,
I mean, throw a little key, car strip, nice little word on his car as well.
You know what, for real though? I would take all them goddamn pennies and I'm gonna find my boss or my ex-boss and I'm beating his ass. I'm filling up like 2 socks and I'm just wailing on this nigga with these socks. I was like, I got your pennies, man, and I'm gonna dump them shits out on your ass. And I hope it's like some cinematic effect of the trickle down, that's like beating your ass with pennies. Like, don't
that
you
was some petty ass shit. I'm mad. Like it was done to me. Like that's how angry I feel inside, right?
So have y'all ever had if y'all ever had a bad job or a job that has made y'all like just want to quit like that?
No,
All
I'm a
the
great
time.
employee. For
No.
anyone
You've
watching.
always been a great employee. You've never had a bad job.
Oh no! What it is I don't know if I was a good employee, but I've never had a bad job. Like I was always hired by like men, so you know how that goes.
I've had a bunch of bad jobs. Shit's fucking suck. I used to work at a goddamn amusement park in fucking Sandusky, Ohio for like my junior year of college. Everybody was like, yo, we're gonna go work at Cedar Point. And I was like, why the fuck would I want to do that? And I was like, yo, there's gonna be chicks there and we can ride the rides. And I was like, nigga, that doesn't sound fun. But it kind of was fun until you got there. Like, you know how this luxurious beard? I had to shave. They made all niggas shave. You couldn't have no beards. All you could have was like a little mustache. It was like a Christian amusement park in Sandusky, Ohio. So I should tell you what this shit was like. I fucking was cutting French fries, cutting potatoes for goddamn 8 to 10 hours a day in fucking shorts that came up to my thighs. So I had on some fucking, my thighs was out. I couldn't have a beard. Had to cover my tattoos, all for the sake of having a fun ass summer. I quit 2 months into the job. I'm going back home and being a regular ass college nigga for the summer. I'm just sleeping and doing nothing. Worst fucking summer of my life. Horrible.
I mean, at least you had lunch, right?
Yeah, we had lunch. We were like
fries. Potatoes, right?
And my homie, you know what's crazy though? My homie worked at the game. So you know the nigga that would wear the microphone that had on like, the Foot Locker outfit, like, hey, come shoot. That was my homie. So he talked to all the ladies. He'd be like,
right,
Nema.
and you cutting fries. Was he black?
Exactly. He'd be like, hey, Nema, I want to try your shot. I give you a free shot. What's up, Adrian? Like, you can ball. I'm like, nigga, you talking to all the girls. I smell like fries. Like, I literally smelled like fries for the whole summer.
I like fries for the record.
I love fries for the record. No,
you would have been offering some free fries.
Right.
Mr. Potato. I still had, Sweetie had PTSD. I got PTSD.
So you quit 2 months in. Is there any job that you've quit like shorter than that?
Hell yeah. I quit a job like a week in.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was like right after college. And what happened? It was like, oh, it was one of them jobs that was like, you could go door to door and ask niggas like, they want to
Ooh.
change the electricity. And I was like, nah, nigga, this ain't the job. I didn't go to school for this.
I thought you was about to say sell some knives or something. My
I
brother
did
did
sell.
that.
I mean, I did sign up to sell
I,
knives, but I never sold them. So
I
that
went
was
to one of
Oh,
those meetings.
Cutco. Is it Cutco? Is y'all,
Cutco,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Why does
shout out to
every
y'all
nigga know about
scammers
Cutco?
out here
That was
tricking
a
college
real
students.
scam. That was a
Every
real
nigga,
scam tricking college students.
everybody knows about Cutco or Vector, the Vector knives. That's
Ooh.
Vector. That's the one. They take the Sprite can and it was like, you can cut through this can. It's like, who doesn't want to sell knives? It was like, nigga, I worked at
No, I was
fucking.
about to say, I do have to say, I worked 3 weeks. So I'm 3 weeks in, and I had to, at a swimming school, I had to teach children how to swim. And before
Could you
then, I was a
swim?
lifeguard. Yeah, I
Okay.
can swim. I was a lifeguard. I could swim it. But everything, the first, I think it was 2 weeks in, we actually got to swim with kids. And I was like, yeah, I don't like this shit. I
Fuck
don't
these
feel like
kids.
kids. Because
Why
they
you didn't
weren't
like
listening.
it?
Because they weren't listening. I was like, hey, Billy, you got to go all the way down. They were like, fuck you, Adrian. I was like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
privileged
well,
children, they
get
are
the
the
fuck,
worst.
get the
Yo,
fuck up out of here, yo.
that's
I
funny,
used to be a
Boogie.
nanny, and my kid pulled out his penis and jerked off in my car. He didn't get to finish though. I went full black mom. What the fuck is you doing? Put your goddamn.
Put
Yeah,
your
he's
pants
like,
back on.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
But he was
Lord.
looking at me, and I'm like, now that it's past, I'm just like, okay, that's a notch on my belt. You know, like somebody jerked off in my face while looking at me.
she's
That's
like the spank bank nanny.
yeah, that. You know, I feel like I can brag about that, but yeah, at the time I was very angry.
It's funny, Boogie. I was a lifeguard too, one of my college summers. And I like you, I was like, yo, fuck these kids. We want to take the swim test. I was like, nigga, you can't swim. So no, go take your ass over to the kiddie pool and stay over there until you take swim classes. And it would be like shit, like they would give us tests and shit where they would have like real life people go in the pool and they would like pretend drown and shit. And they'd be like, Nate, all right, you're up on the watch. Make sure you're being prepared. And I'm like, fuck, nigga, like, no, this is not even real shit. This is not real. They're not really drowning. So then they was like, somebody was actually drowning in the pool. It was like, Nate, get him. And I was like, fuck. Slowly taking my whistle off, taking off my shit. I'm like,
Nigga
this is
dead.
not real. I'm like, this is not real. Taking off my flip flops, and homie is legit down there drowning. I'm like, oh shit! And I go down there and I grab my man, and he's a big ass. He's like 350. And at the time, I'm smarter than what I am now because I was in college. I was like, oh my god, I'm struggling to get this dude off the bottom of the pool. So I use every inch of life I have in me to get this nigga up. We get him up there, and they start getting the water out. It was like, yo, you got to pay more attention next time. Although these are pretend drills, people can really drown. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you got to have better trained actors out here or some shit. Like, people that at least know how to swim, bro. Like, come on, man.
So the actor did not know how to swim.
No.
What?
And you about to let the man die, Nate?
I was like, yo, this shit's fake. I was like, bro, they got people that know how to swim and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? No. I was like, well, I'm gonna take this job more serious. Kids out here trying to swim. Shit.
I mean, that should have been the first requirement of that actor. Can you swim? Yes. What
Pretty
the
much.
fuck?
Yeah.
They
But
was
also, knowing how to swim should be a requirement before you get in the fucking water. How about
literally
that? Just for people, period. Not for the actor. Just please stop getting in the fucking water and you can't swim.
Yeah, I'm tired of that whole
Stick to the
notion of like,
bathtub.
niggas
yeah,
can't swim.
yeah.
Nah. It was like, nigga, how you want to be a lifeguard? You don't like the water. I was like, no, I like the water. I don't like getting wet. I don't want to have to save none of y'all asses. So I was like, you gonna take this swim test? You better know how to swim because I ain't getting
I'm the
to
same
save
way. Yeah, I'm the same way. I promise you. I be like, people be like, you don't want to go on the beach? You don't want to go in the water? I'm like, nah. I know how to swim. I'll put my feet in it. If I get in the pool,
Oh
I'm cool. I'll
my God.
go in there. But I do not like getting wet. Like,
She's like, I don't fuck
No,
with
Adrian,
water.
do not admit that in front of the whites. I love water. I can swim in the ocean. I can
Hell
swim
yeah,
in the
I love the
pool.
ocean.
Any feet, it doesn't matter. I'm a little mermaid, baby.
Ocean is the dopeness. I love the ocean and everything. Sadly, Nema Katt, we are coming to the end
woo!
Oh
of
my
a
God, I've had so much fun with you guys.
fun ass episode. Before we get up out of here though, you got any shout outs? Let them know where the people can find you at, man. What you got coming up? Where can people follow you?
Follow me, Nema Katt, on everything: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm working on a few projects, but I don't know if I can talk about them. I've signed some NDAs. So you guys have to follow me so that you can stay posted on what I got going on and when it's coming out and when you can buy it. I was thinking about starting OnlyFans. So if you guys follow me and just comment OnlyFans on all my posts, I might do it.
Go ahead and comment, Insomniacs. OnlyFans. Nema be dropping some funny ass videos.
She does.
I'm telling you, I'm for real. Like when I tell you, I be talking to Nema like on a rap. I'm like, nigga, these videos, I be dying. So yo, check her out.
Some
Follow
of them
her.
be funny. It depends on your IQ level. Like, so it may not be funny to everybody, but watch it because I do twerk in most of my videos. So
hey, at least like if you watch the video, you gotta like it. You gotta like it.
You gotta like it and save it and send it to somebody. And if it's not funny, send it to somebody you don't like. Torture them. Waste 2 minutes of their lives. Why not?
That's right. Do that. But yeah, we appreciate everybody.
Absolutely.
Shout out to again the No Sleep crew. Shout out to all my Insomniacs. We appreciate y'all for checking in on the pod with me and Adrian. Make sure you like, subscribe on all podcast platforms. Shout out to Chummies.
Yes.
Chummies, for real, because they have been making me stumble for the last half of the episode. So again, hit up those good folks. Hit up Black Watches. Hit up Rose Vogue Stylings. Boogie, what you got?
Hey man, listen, we've had a dope ass fucking episode. I want to say again, thank you so much, Nema. I was a fan already when Nate told me I started following you and I watched your videos. I was like, yes, I love it all. I love it all. Listen, the versatility of Nema Katt. Let's first talk about that real quick. Let's just talk about that real quick. The versatility. See, she
Versatile.
she told me to hold off from saying this, but I just want to say this is a badass woman right here. This is a queen right here that literally can do anything and everything. Okay,
Closing out Women's Month strong. Was it Women's Appreciation
listen.
Month? Closing out strong.
Listen, I just want to say I appreciate you. Black Girl Magic is real. Black Girl Queening
Strong
out
Black Queen.
here. Thank
Strong
you
Queen.
so much.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Strong. We support Black businesses and Black women.
Yes.
And Black niggas too. On this dope ass podcast. That's been another dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. My name is Nate.
And I am Adrian.
And
We
that
have
down there is my girl Nema Katt. We appreciate y'all. Peace.